Pew pew pew. Why can't I just hit my shots? Aren't you just tired of these kind of situations? So here I am to give you 5 tips that changed me, a person who deals 0 damage in a 50-minute game in Season 1, to becoming a consecutive Masters now, dealing 2.5k to 3k damage both in ranks and in normals. Hi guys, so I'm just gonna give a short introduction of myself. My name is Nirvana. I am a Malaysian Twitch streamer. So I've been playing Apex for about 3 years in Season 1. So today here I'm trying to give you guys my personal experience on how I improve my aim throughout my journey in Apex. So yeah, hope I can help you guys, and let's get started. So here are the 5 tips I'm going to talk about today. Number 1, sensitivity. Number 2, eye coordination or focus. Number 3, recoil pattern. Number 4, settings. And number 5, training or warm-ups. Number 1, sensitivity is not just about overstrafing or understrafing. It's also about what your gameplay style you're trying to make. So for example, if you want to do more tricks, definitely going for a higher sensitivity, it will be better. It's easier for you to make those tricks, you know, just like it's steamy. If not, if you are aim based, definitely going a lower sensitivity to control your sniper recoils, your strafing, it will be better, you know. But of course, you have to make sure that you are comfortable with that sense itself. Like if, for example, if you put too high and it's not comfortable, it's very hard for you, definitely try to drop it lower lah. Or if it's too low, just try to get it higher. So how I check my sensitivity is first for movement. You just do a big swipe across your mouse pad. So if you are able to do a 180 degrees turn, means that you'll most likely cover most of the movement trick that's available. For aiming, sensitivity check. So basically what you do is you aim downside and then you go left and right. If you are comfortably like able to consistently keep your aim on the dummy, then it will be fine. So for instances, if you're under strafing, your sensitivity is too low. So what happened is like it's very hard for you to stay on the target. If you're over strafing, for example, so you will fly too far, right? So it's very easy for you to understand like where you are exactly at. So to give you guys a reference, what I can see for normally streamers, they use 1.4 to 1.5 sensitivity is because it's very easy for you to do minimal movements with it, while at the same time give you a good recoil and aim control. But after you do all these settings, right, you will notice that you still miss quite a number of shots in game. And actually it comes down to my second point, which is your eye coordination and focus. This number 2 tip about eye coordination or focus is one of the most underrated things that I don't hear anybody talking about it except Otter, which after I went and tried out and trained it, it helped me so much in improving my aim. Most of the time, if you miss, you are actually not really focusing on the target. You are just aiming at a general direction where the target is going. That's why your aim are always like around the target but not hitting them, which I call it lazy aiming. For example, if you are really focused on your enemy, you will clearly see where your enemies are like this. It will be very clear for you and you ignore the surroundings and you only have them in your vision. But on the other hand, if you are lazy aiming, you won't be able to see them clearly and it will be it feels like a very blurred vision, and sometimes you can see like multiple of them like go across the screen at the same time. So sometimes you can see people like Imperial, how they go very close to their screen so that they actually can aim and shoot at the target more clearly. So for training, when I began, I actually started using Otter. His video is really good to give a simple eye training for everyone. So you guys should definitely check it out. Other than that, I actually started playing with the Alpha Reloaded and started learning how to focus on my target properly and not just doing lazy aiming. This actually requires some time for you to actually see the difference. Alright? And normal games definitely couldn't help you because when you actually go into a normal game, you'll feel very tense up because the enemy will start shooting you back. So it's very hard for you to train while maintaining your mentality at the same time. This is what I suggest. Number 3, recoil pattern plus gun selection. I know in the past a lot of people mentioned about recoil patterns, but that's why I added another criteria, which is gun selection. Because if you cannot even beam a person or enemies consistently with a single gun? Why are you training with so many different guns at the same time? So you should consistently use one so that your muscle memory will be recorded the same way using, for example, archery or one, you know? So it will be easy for you to beam. So here I'm going to show you guys an example between archery 1 and car for me. So for example, if you look at archery 1, I can beam very consistently. But look at car, my shots are very around the target. So for training, how I normally train is that I go into firing range and select the gun that I want to train with 0 attachment so that I can get the hardest recoil pattern the gun gives. Right? Then you go and stand at the furthest dummy, either that side or this side, so that you can get 3 different range, and then you try to one clip all of them. Alright, so for example, number 1, number 2. So gun selection is very important to training your recoil pattern. That's why you can see a lot of pros or Twitch streamers consistently use the same gun combo so that they can churn out the highest damage they can do during rank or normal games. Number 4, settings. So setting is something very related to focus. So that's why if you can see, most of the streamers have their setting at the lowest because they don't want extra things to block their vision, you know, like shadows and stuff to actually hinder them from focusing on the target. So other than just putting everything at low to reduce the amount of effects that you can have to block your focus, the other one is anti-aliasing. So anti-aliasing, what it does is actually smoothens your image, and pros like to actually turn it off. So as you can see here, everything is very smooth. The moment I turn off the anti-aliasing, you will see a lot of lines across the body of the thing. So do you see it is more crooked and there's more lining? So yeah, so this will actually give them an easier focus to see where the target is. But for me, I like it with TSAA on, because when there's so many linings, it actually make my eye hurts. So yeah, so it depends at the end of the day which one allows you to focus much more better. The other thing is FOV, field of view. So field of view will make you feel like the game is faster or slower. So if you are putting at 90, so you feel like everything can move faster because your vision is very small. So if people running around you, jumping around you, it's very hard for you to keep focus, and because you think they are faster. And 110, which I see a lot of pros uses it because it makes things feel so much more slower when you hover around like this. So yeah. And lastly is the crosshair damage feedback. It's when you shoot at somebody, they will have extra feedbacks to show you that might hinder your focus. Alright, so I'll show you guys the comparison right now. So these are all the things that I did myself to reduce the number of effects that I see so that I can clearly focus on my targets better. Number 5, which is training or warm-up. Alright, so normally I do this training like every day, 15 to 20 minutes, you know, just to get my posture, the way I fight, the way I shoot at the right and correct method. So I think why most people suggested to actually do training or warm-up before you actually go into a game is because if you actually go into a game, you will still use back the same bad habits and continuously, and then you will just continuously be bad. So in order to fight correctly or shoot correctly, you should practice the right method first, and hopefully when you go into a game after the warm-up, you will also exhibit the same thing, thus improving your aims and fighting style. So I think the last thing is that for training, you need to know what you are lacking. For me, I know I'm lacking in terms of focus, so that's why I put my dummy running very fast so that I can learn how to focus. What is yours? Is it because of recoil pattern? Is it because of game sense? So what are you trying to train? You need to know that, and then hopefully you be consistent on it, and 100% I know that you will improve. So that is for the final tip. So those are the 5 tips that I personally know that helped me improve my aim from becoming a noob season 2 silver aiming to become a master type of aiming at starting season 8 consistently to season 14. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope it helped you guys to improve your aim and makes more sense on how you can do more trainings to reach whatever you want to be, an aim god. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and videos, and do comment below to let me know if you guys enjoy or if you guys want more content like this to help you guys out. Thank you guys for watching my videos, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and at the end of the day, happy gaming, and hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye. Oh yo. Oh, another squad behind us. Oh.